Hello, everybody.
Yay!
Taking a breath. I feel like it's like the same position as we started. But yes.
And I don't know if everybody saw my Hello Kitty pin earlier. This is my celebratory. It's hard to, I can't figure out where to put it there. Chris gave me that this morning and says, you need to wear your Hello Kitty pin. So
Oh,
I love Hello Kitty.
no. And it brought you all of this luck. So much luck. So
I,
thank you,
I,
Chris.
I like to think it was more than luck, but yes.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, take that, scratch that. I apologize.
It's all good.
Everybody, I'm just going to say we have to apologize for anything coming out of our mouth at this point.
Yes.
Because it's been quite a long, exciting day, but we are here to express gratitude, to kind of give a roundup of where we are. And just, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for the support and the love and everything. So
Yes. 100%.
what do you have to say, Karen?
I want to say a huge gratitude. I mean, I'm I'm chuckling about the luck comment only because I think, when I think about how you and I met, just divine appointments everywhere, and then here we are now, and all of the work that has been gone into this, that these things don't just happen. These things happen because you make a decision that you're going to do something, and then you go do it. You take action. So definitely lots of emotion for me when I think about how much has gone into this, and how I didn't spend too much time. I can't even remember now how this what we talked about this morning. But the fact that I originally hired a ghostwriter to write this book because of the allure. Honestly, it was the allure of having a book finished that I didn't have to do really any work on. So I really laugh at that right now because of all of the work that it took, but it was so worth it. And to your point, Hollis, we would not be here without everybody that's listening right now, everybody that bought the book, and please continue to buy the book if you don't have your copy yet, and spread the word, because it doesn't mean that it's just one day. I mean, to me, this is a lifelong effort, at least 10 years in the future. Here, I'm projecting that 10 million women will be reached to overcome self-doubt and speak with confidence. So I just am really grateful and moved by all of the messages of love, and also just going beyond, oh, I want to support you, I love you, but Karen, this is really good stuff. To have people say, this is actually helping me. And being able to say, I can do this. It isn't so overwhelming either. The steps are realistic. And that is exactly what I wanted the book to be.
Yeah. Everything that you're saying about taking action. Because at first, with the ghostwriter and that kind of, at first we think, okay, well, maybe we'll do it a little bit easier. We have to do a little bit of work, give it to this person, they'll do it. But then when you step in, as you pivot and things happen, it takes action, it takes planning, it takes having that goal. And you sat there every day for a little bit less than a month by the Golden Gate Bridge, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Writing.
From the passenger seat of my car, yes.
Writing from the front seat of your car.
Only because the seat in the driver's seat doesn't go back far enough. And then you have the steering wheel and the computer. It's too awkward.
So all the things you learned that you never would have known before, because you wouldn't have, who would have known that it would have been uncomfortable to write a book from the driver's seat.
Exactly. If you ever want to type something on your computer, make sure you go to the back seat or the passenger seat. You have a better view from the passenger seat.
Check.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. So, how do you feel, Hollis?
I said this to you before. It's before we got on the call. It's just always so much excitement. There's nervousness, there's, all of this stuff working up to it. And admittedly, I get to a point of like, is it good enough? And, am I putting enough effort into this? Am I helping her enough? Am I all of this questioning that kind of goes on? And then it really pulls together. And you are so wonderful at really setting a space. And the
Hmm.
people that you have, Danny and Amber and Lauren, who I haven't had a chance to meet yet, such a wonderful team
Mm.
where you can really feel everybody is working together for the greater good and with such kindness and warmth.
Yes,
And it
100%.
just sets a beautiful space. So when we get to these, as we planted, as you planted the seeds, and then we started nurturing, and here the book is born. We've had the birthing process, and it's not just one day, as you said. It's
Yeah,
just been birthed to the public today to then reach so many people in so many different ways.
yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Yes, it is. And it was interesting. I don't know about your experience, but I heard from a book launch expert that oftentimes oh, Danny is here.
Hi.
Yay,
I just
Danny!
got the message.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
Yes,
Woman
yes.
behind the scenes. We got to interrupt this moment to
We
say
do.
thank you, Danny, for everything that you
Oh,
have done to help make this book just what it is.
I am honored to be part of it, and it was just an honor. Honestly, I feel like today I just watched you work a ton. So, but you did awesome. You did awesome.
Oh. Well,
Yes.
and for those who don't know, Danny works behind the scenes on all the social media graphics, on all the posts, and all the other little itty bitty details that most people don't see until something goes wrong.
Yes, and sometimes I do, but yes.
So, Danny, do you want to share a little bit about yourself and anything you want to share about you?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm Danny Hamlin. I live in Michigan, and I just love working with Karen Laos and helping her with all the things in the back end and keeping things organized. And it's just a blast. I got the pleasure of reading the book really early on. So I really, it's just a phenomenal book. And I'm just so excited to support you, Karen. So
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. Well,
Yeah.
and I just love so much about what you said that moved me to tears back then as I was sitting in the corner of DSW at the Mall of America in Minneapolis, listening to my Voxer messages while I was
Yes.
wherever I was. I don't know what I was doing there. And the fact that you had said just the thought of, I could picture myself rolling up my sleeves and actually doing these things. And then the other part that I really loved, I mean, you shared it in a social media post, but I know we didn't attach your name to it. But
Yes.
do you want to share what that was?
Yeah, yeah, it was, basically I read the book and I realized I've been dreaming too small, and that was one of the biggest takeaways, and it was funny because I was writing Karen's content, and I was like, "You know what? There's a testimonial in me that I can put in here," and so we shared that early on. But yeah, that was, like, the biggest one of the first things that really hit me after I got done reading that was, "I've been dreaming too small. I can dream so
Mhm.
much bigger," and there's just so many tools in this book that can honestly help me move in that direction. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it was so powerful. And thank you for reading it. Thank you for reading it early. Thank you for all of the details that you caught and are still catching and handling. It's just really great to have you on the team.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah,
feel like I interrupted something, but yes, thank you.
it's all good.
It was
I think I was starting in some direction that was rambling. Go ahead, Alice.
your word rambling. I'm trying to remember exactly where you're going with it, but I'm just so excited to see you here, Danny. And it's just been so wonderful getting to know you. And I was saying to Karen right before you jumped on, just saying how wonderful you're, just such a beautiful team that really works collaboratively.
Mhm.
Very good communicators, just really just in it together and all for the greater good. So thank
Yeah.
you for all you do.
Yes. Oh, thank you. It's a great team. Really is. Really is.
Yes, I 100% agree. So I'm curious, Danny, behind the scenes today, what was the thing, or maybe even last night, what was one of the bloopers, or maybe not bloopers? This is not about you, but it's more of what did you go, oh my gosh, we have to fix this, or something needs to be done?
Oh, you want to share the behind the scenes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We realized as we were going to bed last night that if we told people to buy now a link in bio, there was nothing in the link in the bio that would send people to the book. So we were quickly putting that together. And our website person's on vacation, so that was interesting. I wish Amber was here because she really saved the day. Amber was
She
rocking it out.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's like being able to rise to the challenge of, oh, let's figure out WordPress. I have your password.
Yes.
I know how
And
to
then
get in
Karen,
there.
you don't know this one, but this is kind of funny. So I was writing a review for your book, right? I bought the book. I'm writing a review for your book. And then I got done. I was so pleased as punch, and I realized I wasn't on my web browser. I was on yours. So like this is like executive assistant award right now. And so I'm like, oh no, that looks so bad. Karen like writes her own review in her book because it shows off as Karen. So I'm like Googling, okay, this is how you delete reviews. I deleted it within 3 minutes and I went back on my own one and it says me now. So you almost for 3 minutes there, you were reviewing your own book. So that's go team. But I figured it out.
You are very good at figuring things out. You are a
Yes.
problem solver. Dutch, Michigan
Even
woman.
if it's a problem you make yourself. But yes.
There you go. It was the intention. The intention was really good.
Oh, yes. I mean, I worked so hard writing that review, and then I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, no. This sounds like it's from Karen." So, if anyone saw that,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
that
Well,
is
that is so perfect because, and thank you for asking that question, Karen, because there's stuff that happens. It's that whole blooper reel of the movie that is the most exciting so often is that there are so many steps along the way. And then you think you have everything, and then you're just about to push the button, and then you're like, oh crap. Man, that one thing, which is kind of an important thing, all of a sudden. But it's the humanness of it all. It's just
Yes.
yes.
Yes, things happen. Yeah.
Well, it is funny when you think about it. Yeah, just like you said, Hollis. I mean, when I think about bloopers, that's what everybody wants to watch. Let's see the bloopers at the end of the movie.
Yes.
That's assuming the movie was good.
Right.
So I
This
feel
is
like
true.
that's the other thing that we need to deliver a good product and then go, you're not going to believe what happened. But as I mentioned to Hollis before we even started recording this morning, I said, I'm learning so much from this process. And yeah, there's so much to take in and so many people that are part of it and all the little details that go into everything. It's really quite incredible when you
Yes.
think about it.
it
Yeah.
it is. So before we kind of close out, so you can have your restful time, both of you, do you want to kind of tell people where we're at?
Yeah, do you wanna share that, Hollis? I think you might have a better handle on it than I do.
So at this point, officially, what I have, and um, still waiting on some more things. And what's so beautiful about this is it often can take, we say, up to 30 days and here in the first day in the US, you have 3 number one bestsellers in business education, communication reference, and public speaking.
Yay!
And you have 3 best new releases, and I am kind of waiting. And then there's one best new release in Australia. And
Ooh,
I'm holding off on the other one because I have to get confirmation first.
okay. Sounds good. But it's all exciting. It's all exciting.
All exciting. So everybody just continue. We're not just saying to buy just to buy. We're
Yeah.
saying to buy because this book will really, as we're saying here, it will really help you. It will really change you as you take the action. It
Mhm.
truly, truly will. And it's these bite-sized pieces that are just easy in the sense that they're small enough to take in. It's not like you're reading 1,000 words to try and figure out what the person's trying to say.
Yeah.
They're really doable, but you have to do the work.
Yes, it's true. Well, and so because when I think about it, I've spent so much of my life perfecting these skills. Not to say that I'm perfect, but so much honing my craft. And so I also not trying to be arrogant by saying they will help you, because all I can say is that these things have helped me all of these years. And I learned from other people too, and had mentors and people that taught me. And so really this is simply my take on all of what I've learned, throwing in my own stories and examples to bring it to life. Because I mean, there's a lot of coaches that can tell you how to present yourself. I'm just simply adding my color to it. So I'm not trying to diminish myself either, but mostly wanted to say I have been so grateful to my teachers to be able to get me to the point where I'm at, and to think, wow, if I could help somebody else to learn that sooner in their life, to go, wow. I mean, even something as similar as the upspeak, or as simple as the upspeak, where we say our name with a question, or we talk like we're unsure of ourselves, making sure that we speak with that conviction. These slight, subtle nuances can make all the difference in how we come across. And then that affects our credibility, and whether people want to do business with us, whether they want to hang out with us, and whether they see us as a leader or not. So all of it's very much connected to our day-to-day lives.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's every day. It's, I'm starting to become speechless. It's just the day. It's just the day. So please share, everybody, and help Karen. Karen, as we close out, tell them what your goal is again, please.
Yes, my goal is to reach 10 million women in the next 10 years to overcome self-doubt and speak with confidence. And if we can get more women speaking up, and to stop holding back and start speaking up and feeling more confident, that's going to make the world a much better place. And we're all going to feel more free. And when we are our authentic selves, we automatically just walk around the world differently. And people really respond well to a defined person. Like when you know who somebody is, you're not wondering, there's not that just passive aggressive stuff going on, or just somebody hiding their true self. There's the more authentic we can be in the world, the better it's going to be.
That's such a beautiful way to end it. So beautiful. Karen, thank you. Danny, thank you. Just so much love to everybody.
Yay. Yes, it was so great to be here. And thank you, Hollis, for everything. And Danny's got little ones, so she's probably handling them off to the side right now. Although it would be really fun, Danny, to bring your kids on if they're around.
They should be in bed. That's where they should be.
Oh, so. I see. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Yes.
There we go.
All right, I'll see
Thanks
you.
for coming on, Danny. It was so
Yes.
nice.
Thank
And thanks,
you, Danny.
Hollis, for everything. Right.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, we'll talk soon.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.